Alright. I'm in the wrong skin. Oops. Anyway, welcome back to day 3. We are day 3. Day 3, day 3, day 3. I did not think of what I was going to say before I hit record. This is fine. Um, Welcome back to day 3 of Antimatter Chemistry. Last time I asked you guys whether you not you wanted to see this in its true loreful form. And the two people that responded, thank you Sue, thank you Wolfie, said sure. So, sure. This will be fun. Um, and now I don't know how to transition. It's it's great how that works. I don't know how to transition. But. This is fine. I guess I should at least start this off with saying what no. I should start this off by saying how we got here. As my viewers may or may not know, my character is one who is like created. Its 3 pieces were created to be something. Kind of like a violent tool for use by the Guardians and whatnot. So I'm trying to multitask. It's not going the best. Multitask, please. Okay. So because we were created by like others, we had tasks to do. These people weren't they weren't the best. They had this character do so many bad things. They hurt a lot of people. And it's up in the air whether they feel bad about it. You know? They don't truly feel much remorse as of this point in time. In fact, when they get sent here, they couldn't care less. They don't feel any remorse whatsoever for what they've done. In the whole lore side of this. Oh right, I was told that there is a keybind for vein miner, excavator, excavate, clav. Oh, it's that. What is that double bound as? Oh well. The glove. Nope. That's what it is. Done. I don't. Yeah, I have no idea how to transition. That's fine. I have to scroll. I can't find the key. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Glove. Glove. Yeah, I want that. Shape toggle. You. I don't care for you. There we go. And now if I hit that. If I hit that, it should vein mine. I didn't hit the right key. That's what that was. Perfect. Amazing. We love to see it. So yeah, they get sent to this world as a punishment of sorts. Their bad deeds caught up to them and they just they were caught by the general public and they found a witch to cast a spell on them. And the spell was meant to lock their memories. It was meant to lock them in place somewhere deep within their consciousness so that they could never be found. This was in hopes of making them a good person. I need combiner. It was done in hopes of them being a good person. Unfortunately, that's a spoiler actually. But you know we're locked here with the hopes that we are going to be a good person. I forgot to start my timer. It's fine. I'll just check the recording timer. We've done 5 minutes. Let me put a timer on for 15. I'm so good at this. You'd think after doing this 3 days in a row now I'd get with the program. Alright, 15-minute timer. Beautiful. Yes, they get sent here in hopes of locking away the memories that made them who they were so that they could be a better person at some point in the future. Yeah, that was the goal. It was the intended goal. You guys will find out whether or not it came to fruition. Haha, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Find out next time on Mesa Life. Anyway, with that said, let's introduce you to Vivas now, shall we? They don't like that they're here, to say the very least. Man, I don't know how to transition. I really don't. How do I do this? How? Someone, please. Water. I need water. I need to make an infant source so I don't have to do this again. How many more do I need? H2. This is not what I want to be spending my time doing. This is not. I need 8. 6. This is dumb. What did I just do? Did I just sort my hotbar? I didn't know you could do that. 16. Just need to get out of this place. 8. 8. Thank you. Godforsaken villagers. Oh, when I get out. When I get out. You know what? I'm done because I really don't know what they would say in this situation. I just imagine they would be incredibly upset and be muttering under their breath, I need to get out, I need to get out, I need to get out. And spending every waking moment trying to get out. Kinda like what we're doing right now. It's just a lot of anger in Venus's heart or lack thereof. However you'd like to interpret it. So yeah, they're not very happy with the current arrangements. Like I said earlier, this is kind of when the spell was first applied, and they were stuck into this realm. So actively, their memories are being locked away. The longer they're in here, the more thoroughly their memories are being erased, effectively. Which is an interesting thing to think about. Like, in real life, we know how scary something like dementia could be. So you know what's happening, but you can't do anything about it. So that's kind of what the trio is experiencing right now, or in more specifically, it's what Vivas is going through right now. Later we'll realize that Indy and Vitrium's memories remain intact because they were not the ones the spell was applied on. The villagers didn't know who they didn't know who character Agni was. They didn't know that it was possible for someone to have 3 different consciousnesses, conscientious minds in one body, to say the least. So, yeah, they didn't know how to adjust to that with their spells. And since Vivus was in control at the time, the memory erasure and memory locking, it honed in on Vivus's mind. So it really only attached to Vivus's. So I just like to think that in addition to being absolutely furious that they're locked in this desolate wasteland with nothing to see, nothing to do other than get out, get out, get out. That constant voice in their head, they need to get out. Um, just hounding them until they get out. Until that's the only thing they even remember. Because they slowly lose pieces of themselves. Vitrium and Indy are they they watch it as it happens. They can't do anything about it. Sure, they might be trying. They might be trying to do something about it, but they can't. They don't know the spell that they used. They don't know how to counteract it. I need so much more stone than this. That's so sad. I need so much more stone. Yeah, they don't try as they might. This spell isn't really counteractable. Not from where they are, because they don't have access to anything, obviously. They have access to what is here, and what is here isn't real. This isn't, this is not a real place. This is their mind. They're trapped inside their mind, watching until everything that they know is erased. Which is really frightening when you think about it. Like, dementia patients, when they are still lucid enough to tell what's happening, they it's not fun. Um so I need 4 of these. All this is so dumb. Why did I place that down? I did not need to place that down. Oh, I need so much more of these. That's so dumb. So yeah, I just imagine Vitrium and Indy watching the person that they effectively raised uh, slowly lose everything that made them them, no matter how horrid of a person that they became. Um, it's just something sad, I think. Next time I do need to think more so of how I'm going to do this. Improv is a nice idea, but I am suffering from near allergic reaction to cat because I am a moron and pet my cat, and then touched my face. And B, I just didn't think this through before hitting record, which fine, I guess. Um, but no, I'll probably like in the future I will hit record already being ready to be in character. Um, that seems the most effective way to do this. Need so many pressure plates. Why do you need so much stone? You are smaller than a block. You are not block sized. Uh, first restored system. That'll be great. I forget that you just get the ME system. Except you don't really have any way to power it unless you have a proper food source. Um, I don't need to harvest this at 3 because there's no limit on how tall it can grow. Right, I need to make more coal, which means I need to break down more sucrose. Yeah, if I want to get this smelting, I did need this stuff to be broken down. Sure. Uh, Get a decent amount of coal of that. Burp. Um. Yeah. I don't have much more to say on this matter at this point in time, at least. Uh. We're just chunking along here, just like they would do, because I would, in at the very beginning, at least, before Viva starts to forget why they're here in the first place. Um, Vivas is trying to get out desperately. They're doing everything in their power. They're not sleeping. They're not really focused on eating. They're not focused on anything else other than getting out of this place. Um, Granted, they don't need to eat in the first place because they're a formless, shape-shifting spirit that's just attached themselves to Indian Vitrium, or was attached, I should say. But they're regardless, if they were human, they would not be being very healthy about their attempts to get out, to say the very least. They would be effectively be rattling the bars on what? Do these not stack? Do the do they not stack? I thought they stacked. No, they do. What on earth? Okay, cool. I keep losing my train of thought. Um, yeah, coal is a valuable resource. I do not want to waste it and over smelts, especially since I don't have anything automated right now. Da, 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 da. And that's also something they would do. They would be very conscious of their resources and be desperately trying not to waste a single drop. Because they can't. They can't afford it. There's nothing here. Um, so, not only are they desperately trying to get out, they're trying to be very aware of what they're using. Um, and I think, in addition to slowly losing everything that made them them, they would have gone mental had Indy and Vitrium not been there. Vivus was meant to be as close to a life form, as close to a consciousness as possible. So they would experience the same issues that humans would have, but being trapped in a void with nothing, no ability to contact anyone on the outside world, because effectively they're trapped inside their own mind for the foreseeable future. They don't know how much time has passed. They have no way of knowing where when they're going to get out, when they're going to be freed, or if they're going to be freed. With this in mind, I also kind of envision Indy or Vitrium trying to do things to keep Vivus sane. Through this endeavor, I haven't really talked too much about the beginning on this channel. I know I've talked about it with friends and I helped develop the story. Indy and Vitrium were Vivus's role models. And to a point, up until Vivus could start acting on their own when they were first created, um, they were almost parental figures even. And that's kind of what I play upon a lot with these characters. So at some point, don't know when, don't know how, neither of them know, they started seeing Vivus as their child, as a child for them to protect, because that's what they were at first. They were a child who learned some methods of doing things that are not ideal. High-tech water vaporizing. It's no. No, it's not. Oh no. Whoops. Oh. No! Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, the timer's up. I'm just gonna fill these because I can, and I should probably fix the water source so it doesn't just stop being a water source. What these make will come in handy later. Um, and you all will find out next time, which at the rate we're going is gonna be tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm gonna actually be in character. Haha. Yeah, definitely. And next time I'll have the right skin as well, because that I should probably have the right skin. Um, with that said, bye bye. I will see you all next time. Bye bye.